Hello friends, I am Sudhir and you are enjoying the YouTube channel English Carnival, a journey of learning with joy. Friends, this channel is dedicated to English language, literature, criticism, academics, motivation and many more. Friends, आज के हमारे इस प्रेजेंटेशन में, आज के हमारे इस वीडियो में हम एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक पे चर्चा करने वाले हैं। एक ऐसा टॉपिक जो हर इंसान के जीवन में, स्पेशली फ्रेशर्स के जीवन में बहुत ही मायने रखता है और एक सफलतापूर्वक, एक सक्सेसफुल लाइफ, एक सफलतापूर्वक जीवन बिताने में एक अहम भूमिका अदा करता है। हाँ दोस्तों, आज के हमारे इस वीडियो में हम सॉफ्ट स्किल्स के बारे में चर्चा करने वाले हैं। But before we proceed, I request you to subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed yet and press the bell icon so that you may get the notifications of uploaded videos on this channel in coming days. दोस्तों, अगर आपको याद होगा तो इसके पहले हमने एक वीडियो बनाया था Learn to Speak English, जिसमें हमने अंग्रेजी भाषा बोलने के लिए कौन से स्टेप्स लेना या कौन से कदम उठाना इम्पोर्टेंट है, इस पे हमने चर्चा की थी। उस वीडियो की लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दी है, अगर आप चाहो तो उस लिंक के सहारे आप वो वीडियो देख सकते हो। पर दोस्तों, सिर्फ अंग्रेजी भाषा बोलना जरूरी नहीं है, उसके साथ साथ हमें सॉफ्ट स्किल्स भी आत्मसात करना बेहद जरूरी है। दोस्तों, आपसे विनती है कि ये वीडियो स्किप मत करना और सॉफ्ट स्किल्स की परफेक्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग करने के लिए इसे एंड तक जरूर देखना। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम, लेट अस बिगिन। दोस्तों, in spite of having a good command over our mother tongue, especially or any mother tongue we can have, every individual has an ambition or a typical dream to be familiar with some languages besides mother tongue. It could be any language, and this ambition rightly differentiates between language acquisition and language learning. हाँ दोस्तों, हमें हमारी मातृभाषा सीखने के लिए कुछ ज्यादा एफर्ट्स नहीं लेने पड़े। शायद ही हम उसके लिए कभी किसी कोचिंग क्लास गए होंगे या कुछ ज्यादा एफर्ट्स हमने लिए होंगे, बट फिर भी हमारी मातृभाषा या हमारी मदर टंग पे बहुत अच्छा प्रभुत्व निर्माण हो गया। But to learn the languages like English, French, German, Chinese or any other language, or any other foreign language rather I say, we need to take certain proper efforts। और यही फर्क होता है लैंग्वेज एक्विजिशन और लैंग्वेज लर्निंग में। हम जो हमारी मातृभाषा सीखते हैं वो एक्विजिशन की प्रोसेस या एक्विजिशन की प्रक्रिया होती है, और इंग्लिश या अदर फॉरेन लैंग्वेज हमें एफर्ट्स लेके लर्न करना पड़ता है, उसके सहारे हमें उस पर अच्छा प्रभुत्व निर्माण करने की कोशिश करनी पड़ती है। Friends, I think human existence has meaning because of so many things or elements, and the prominent reason or thing is the stream of communication that we have in our lives. Friends, and this stream of communication strongly requires language. It is said that no relationship can prosper without proper communication. Hence, communication is one of the most important elements. And friends, communication has become one of the important skills as well in today's scenario. This is what enables us to pass the information effectively from one person to another or next person, and to understand what is said to us. It can rightly be defined if we want to see its definition. Then, the imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other mediums like gestures, postures, we can communicate. Friends, basically there are 5 types of communications, which are verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, formal and informal communication, and visual communication. Friends, in one hand, all these types of communication help us to develop a kind of bond with other people in the family, society, or workplace. But on the other hand, it does not give us or teach us or direct us the proper way or ways of communicating. It doesn't give us the perfect way of creating positive outlook among the other people about us or for us. It doesn't give us any optimistic way of looking towards our lives. It doesn't give us strength to take proper decisions on proper time. It doesn't give us the affectionate bond to be developed among our near and dear ones, and many more such things are there. Then we may have a question in our mind like from where we are supposed to have or explore all these skills, and there is one comprehensive skill which is called as the soft skills. It rightly incorporates all these threads or things that we have seen or discussed so far. Then we may have a question, what are the soft skills or hard skills, as binary opposition of soft skill. दोस्तों soft skills के बारे में हम कह सकते हैं कि it is a characteristic way of approaching to other people, society and your own life as well. There are many synonyms which are being used for this soft skills, and those are people skill, interpersonal skills, social skills or transferable skills. दोस्तों एक अपने परिवार में, समाज में या अन्य स्थानों पर अलग अलग लोगों से बात करने का एक वैशिष्ट्यपूर्ण दृष्टिकोण है जिसको हम सॉफ्ट स्किल्स कह सकते हैं. इसमें एक इम्पॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट है जिसको हम इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस कहते हैं. दोस्तों इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस मीन्स द एबिलिटी टू रिकॉग्नाइज योर ओन एंड अदर्स इमोशंस एंड लीव लाइफ अकॉर्डिंगली. दोस्तों ये सॉफ्ट स्किल्स हम तब तक आत्मसात नहीं कर पाएंगे जब तक हम खुद के साथ साथ दूसरों के भावनाओं के बारे में सोचना, जानना या उसे पहचानना शुरू नहीं करेंगे. I simply think that our beloved parents are the world's best teacher for soft skills. We might have come across with number of incidents and occasions as well where we had committed blunder mistakes and still we had not been punished or scolded as much as we are supposed to be by our parents or family members. In our day-to-day lives, friends, we also have experience of these kinds of things, and that's the reason our parents are the softest spoken persons for us in our lives or in our domestic life. We can include all family members in this group of teachers. They are our domestic teachers, rather we say, who teach us soft skills in an informal ways. Friends, on the other hand, when we talk about hard skills as binary opposition to soft skill, it can be defined as the job-oriented or job-specific or professional skills like accountancy, teaching, medical expertise, engineering expertise, or technical or business expertise. It could be anything like this. Although hard skills are very much important for having job and all, but it is also true that without soft skills, nobody can have success in their life or jobs. हार्ड स्किल्स के सहारे हमें जॉब तो मिल जाएगा, लेकिन उस जॉब में सक्सेस पाने के लिए हमें सॉफ्ट स्किल्स का हमारे पास होना बेहद जरूरी है. फ्रेंड्स, you yourself can recall an experience with the soft spoken people or persons and analyze the journey of their lives or such people. You will get the answer and realize how much soft skills are important in our lives. Friends, to be frank, soft skills or soft skill is not an element which can be covered in one talk or one presentation. It is a lifelong journey and needs time, patience, willingness and proper dedication to get acquainted with it. But still, to be precise and for your convenience, I have just sorted out 8 to 10 soft skills for you. First one is communication skills, decision making skills, self-motivation, leadership skills, skill of working with team, creativity or problem solving skill, the management of time. We need to compete with ourselves, and the last one is honesty, sincerity and adaptability. So let's begin with the first, and that is communication skills. Friends, we have already talked about it initially, but still it is one of the most important elements of soft skills, and without it, rest elements have no recognition or importance at all. Communication is just like fuel, without which every relation becomes stagnant. We become strong when we develop the listening skill and become wise when we start sharing the same with other people. Hence, friends, communication skill has great importance. Second, we have decision making skills. Friends, sometimes we come across with tough situations and feel like dazzled, or the situations like to be or not to be, or we are unable to take proper decisions. We should develop such practice to take the decision on time and create atmosphere, strength, and mindset to make the decision right. Many people repent or regret of their decisions but fail to introspect and make those decisions right in their lives. Hence, friends, just to be away from this, better to develop the decision making skill and enjoy the beauty of life. The third one is self motivation. Self motivation is the greatest force that drives you to do something. Some people don't require anyone to motivate them. Some cases are there. They find everything positive in their lives. They have the skill of adopting the changes and fluctuations of external atmospheres. They are optimistic in nature, and it simply leads them towards the success or successful life. Friends, it is said that the difficult path leads to the beautiful destinations. In the same way, we need to motivate ourselves regularly, and in due course of time, it becomes our habit. We need to recognize ourselves and more focus on the strong facets of our personality rather than exploring the weak threads instead of comparing with others. The sense of comparison should strictly be avoided. The third one we have, that is leadership skills. Friends, leadership is a kind of ability to get extraordinary achievements from ordinary people. Leadership is the process to serve for other people and not being served by other people. Being a leader need to be mentor and not the boss or dictator. Friends, in order to develop the leadership skill, one need to develop the listening skill first, then learn to take responsibility and not to run away from it. One should always try to give our best to develop the leadership skills and should try to deal with coming deeds to have the positive results. The habit of taking initiative should be developed so that responsibilities may come upon your shoulders. After all, friends, responsibilities come to those who deserve it and not demand it. So we need to make ourselves responsible to have responsibilities so that the leadership skills may develop gradually. The next one we have, and that is skill of working with team. Friends, Henry Ford had once rightly stated as coming together is beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Friends, one finger symbolizes loneliness, two fingers symbolizes or indicates victory, whereas the fist expresses or symbolizes the unity, and unity is strength which leads us to success. Hence, friends, it is important to develop the typical perception or skill of working with team, leaving all kinds of prejudices behind. The next one we have, that is creativity or problem solving skill. Friends, it is said that the winners don't do different things, they do things differently. Actually, every individual has the gift of creativity. One needs to use their potential or nurture their potential and accordingly need to proceed. We need to develop the critical approach of looking towards everything which comes towards you. We should never accept the things as it is. We should always have our own opinion about every element or thread. This habit of thinking may give birth to the thinking in an extraordinarily and helps us to achieve the goal by solving and tackling the obstacles coming in our ways. The next one we have, that is time management. Friends, time is the only thing which gets changed constantly. One day we have to stop, but the time never stops. We need to give proper importance to time in our lives. We should develop the habit of being on time all the time. In fact, it is quite difficult to develop this habit of being on time, but it is not highly impossible. We can improve this skill by observing ourselves regularly. We need to commit ourselves and be sincere in all deeds and endeavors. We need to plan, concentrate, and perform and complete. These four are the keys of execution and completing any action with positive results. Time management cannot be maintained without planning or punctuality, friends. After all, our future depends on today and not on tomorrow. So the time management is quite important element as far as soft skills are concerned. The next one we have compete with self. Friends, we should never try to compete with other people. It may lead you towards frustration, irritation, or pains, or sense of comparison may increase in you, which is not good sign. We need to compete with ourselves and try to judge our own performance, comparing it to the previous performance. If our every attempt is improving gradually, then we are on the right track and there is no need to compare us, our efforts and results with the other beings who have nothing to do with us and our performance. Competing with ourselves gives us confidence and it helps to develop a kind of independency or independent complex and keeps us away from dependency complex. Someone has rightly stated, I am not in competition with anybody. My aim is to beat my last performance. The next one we have, be honest, polite and adaptable. Friends, it is said that honest hearts produce honest actions and honest actions either give you success or lessons of experience. Friends, politeness is one of the crucial keys which may open number of doors of opportunities for you or for us. There should not be any kind of room for the antisocial elements like ego, selfishness, superiority complex, self-conceit approach, negativity, pessimism in our lives. And instead of all these things, it should be with full of optimism, sincerity, politeness, honesty, adaptability, hard work, consistency, selfless approach and kindness. These are the key elements as far as honesty, sincerity and adaptability is concerned. So friends, the skill of adaptability keeps us away from prejudices and biased views that may arise in us about other people, and later on it becomes the obstacle in our way of success. Hence, honesty, politeness and adaptability are the crux of successful life. So friends, all these things are there as far as soft skills are concerned. It's a very huge area, just like ocean, but I have tried my best to just present it in nutshell before you all. I hope you have liked the video, and if you have liked the video, then I request you to like it, share it among your friends, near and dear ones as well. Friends, if you have not subscribed the channel yet, again I request you to subscribe the channel so that you may get the notifications of uploaded videos on this particular channel in coming days. So दोस्तों, हम जल्द ही मिलते हैं एक अलग सब्जेक्ट के साथ, एक अलग कंसेप्ट के साथ, एक अलग आइडियोलॉजी के साथ. So तब तक I just request you to take care of yourself and be happy. Thank you very much.